Hi, welcome back. This is week 2 of remote learning for writing workshop. And today we're going to revisit the same mini lesson as Friday, which was working on making comparisons in our poems. And today we're just delving deeper, just like we did in reading workshop, because this is one of those important skills. It's actually a craft that's very important to learn and practice and use in your writing because it just makes your writing even stronger and you become a better writer when you use crafts learned. So, just to go over the teaching point. Teaching point, writers use the craft of comparing to share their feelings. Learning target, that's in the I can statement. I can show my feelings using exact, precise words by using comparisons. Okay, so when we compare something, we look at two things and we see how they are alike or similar. So what I wanted to do first, before we even go into our poems, I wanted to just come up with some phrases, just practice this idea. So on here, when we make comparisons, I have these little prompts to help us. Blank is like blank, blank are like blank. So one example that I can use for this would be the sun is like a ball of fire shining in the sky. I'm comparing the sun to a ball of fire. Another way of looking at this, butterflies are like a work of art fluttering through the sky. So these are just examples. So right now I want you to take an object. It could be look around your house wherever you are. Take that object and compare it to something. Okay? Give yourself a moment to try that out. Tell somebody next to you, if someone's around, your comparison. Okay, excellent. Now I have another one. We can compare things using the word like, or we can compare things using the word as. So I have here blank are as blank. In my example, butterflies are as gentle as a dandelion. And I actually need a period there. I just left that off, sorry. I'm going to pull that up. And if you need to take a picture of this to help you, go for it. Okay? But butterflies are as gentle as a dandelion. So we're also comparing using the word as. These are different ways to incorporate comparisons into your poetry. So I now want to give you an example. And I have the beginning of a poem that I had started, and then I have another copy of it. Okay? This is the original. Okay? Summer is hot, sticky, the sun shining so brightly. Summer days are beautiful days. Okay? And this was just part of a poem. Now, here is the same idea, but with this poem called Summer is Like, there's comparisons. Okay? So let's look here. And what I want you to do is as I read, just put your thumb up if you hear words like the word like, or if you hear the word as, okay? And even though I can't see your thumb up, this just helps you listen for those words that the writer's using. Okay. Summer is like. Summer is like the sun because both shine so brightly. Summer is like a beautiful day because both are nice. Another one. Summer is like a light because both are bright. So this is how we use comparisons in our writing. So today, go back into your poetry journal or notebook or little booklet. Read, pick a poem. It could be a poem that you haven't even touched since we've started this last week. Go into it. Read your poem. Okay, so first read the poem. Second, pick a line that does not have a comparison and try and add that in, okay? So first you reread your poem, find a line where you can add in a comparison and do that a couple of times, maybe in a couple of poems, okay? So let's look here. These are the ways you can do it if you want to take a quick picture, like so, okay? And then I'm actually going to write here on a Post-it for you exactly what you're doing, okay? So 1, I said before, hold up your thumb and do this. 1, reread your poem or poems, because you probably want to do this for more than one. Find a line and make the sentence into a comparing sentence. All right. So I'm going to hold this up so that if you need to take a picture so that you have the steps, you can do that. Okay? You have it here. Good. And remember, we have our prompts that I held up before. If you need these together. Okay? And here is our last one if you need to take a picture. Have fun with your writing. And don't just go back to one poem. Go to a few, even if you're just adding one comparison in each poem. Maybe one poem you do 2 lines where you add comparisons, another one you do 1, whatever it is. You just want to practice so that you become stronger with using this craft. Okay, and before we go, we have our virtual sticker for everybody. So great work. Thank you for tuning in with me today. We got our blue owl today. Okay, I wish I could give these out in person, but since we can't, this is the best way to do it. And I like to end every lesson with have an awesome day. Bye.